Hey, my friend, what's up? It's Keith Kalfas. And before we dive into this episode, I just want to say, sometimes when I record these podcasts, I'm outside. I'm on a job site. I'm on the go. So I apologize if you hear any background noises or anything going on. And let's jump into the show. I want to make a very important distinction that has taken me a long time to learn. And once you really wrap your head around this, okay, so you only have so many hours in a day. You know that. You can only work so many hours in your business. And the cool thing about being your own boss is you can make way more money than a job, because if you want, you can go out and work 100 hours a week. You can sacrifice your personal life and your family and your marriage and everything if you want to. And sometimes for the first 3 to 5 years of your small business, sadly, it's a great opportunity though. And if you have great communication with the people that you love, that's going to take you 2, 3, 4, 5 years to get your business fully established. You're going to have to go work 80, 90, 100 hours a week to get the thing off the ground and get it into a healthy, functioning business. And if you can communicate with the people that you love that, hey, I have to do this right now. I love you. It doesn't mean I don't love you any less. I know you're going to be upset with me. I know, but I've got to do this thing for the sake of us and our family and our business. I've got to go out and work constantly because there's so many lessons you haven't learned yet. There's so many things that people who are not in your shoes and they don't have a small business, they don't understand that you're not going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to underquote jobs. You're going to do stupid things that are going to cost you more time and energy and money than you even expected that were going to happen in the first place. You're going to get overwhelmed. You need a break, you know? It's a constant uphill battle that never ends, and the stakes get higher and higher and higher. And the worst thing is when you have a family member or a spouse who doesn't support you in this process, and they cut your head off, and they cut you down and criticize you and start fights with you, and they become very selfish, and they feel like you're abandoning them because you're working so much. And selfish is a key word. It's because they feel like you're choosing your business over them. And the truth is, it has to be, depending on what lens you look at this through, for a period of time, you have to go totally off balance and put the business just, this is what I had to do because I was so stupid and so dumb, had no business skills at all. Now, people are going to tell you that you need to put your family first. You need to put God first, then your family first, then your this first, and then that first, and then this first, then your business. That's true. That's absolutely true. Because if you don't put those things in order first, it's all going to come crashing down like a house of cards. Everything's going to fall apart and your life isn't going to work long term, right? But you're going to have people ganging up against you and cutting you down and telling you that you're a bad person, and you're going to feel like you're ripped apart. You could end up going crazy. You could end up in depression. You could end up just crying in the middle of a job site or punching your steering wheel or, I remember the first few years of my business, I would get in these knockdown, drag-out fights with my wife that would last for days on end, where I ended up grabbing my shit and leaving, and I'm driving around in my truck. I got nowhere to go, and she's like, "You're an asshole. I'm going to divorce you and go back to my mom's house." And I got so sick of trying to please her and trying to explain to her that she's like, "Why are you trying to do all these things? Oh my God, nothing you're fucking doing is working." She wasn't even aware that she was not supporting me. She was so sick and tired of me being so obsessed with trying to make this business work that she felt like I was abandoning her. Today, our life is comfortable. Today, we have all the bills paid. There's money in the bank. There's food in the fridge. We drive brand new vehicles, and our life is in a lot more healthier place. But it took a good 5 solid years of trial and error and suffering just to get stable, right? And I really think that if you can stay by the side of the person that you love through those really hard times, then there's a light at the end of the tunnel. The outcome of it is sweet for you. And if you get the right advice and the right mentorship, and you can learn quickly on the fly and get your self-worth figured out where you feel worthy of success, you can get there a lot faster. It might not have to take you 5 years, right? But see, I go off on these tangents, man. God, it was so hard those years living in a 1-bedroom apartment. I remember, I would work 12 hours, come home completely exhausted. I'm talking, I was so tired, I didn't even have energy to make love to my own wife. I can't believe I'm telling you this right now, right? I didn't have the energy, right? And she wouldn't go to bed till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting up at 6 a.m. and my wife is incredible, by the way. in every single way imaginable. But there was times in getting my business off the ground. She was like, why don't you want to make love to me? Is there somebody else? Oh my God. Don't you understand, woman? I'm fucking exhausted. Did you go shovel fucking 800 wheelbarrows of fucking rocks in the fucking beating sun for 12 hours straight and tell me if you have the internet? And then if you tell somebody that, these fucking assholes on the internet will be like, oh yeah, dog? Yeah? It's just cause there's something wrong with you. Cause I would always have energy to make love to my wife because I'm the fucking shit, dog. I'll fucking run circles around you, dog. I'll fucking take your wife away from you, dog. You ain't shit, motherfucker. You ain't shit. Now listen to me. People can take anything you say and they can misconstrue it, pull it out of proportion. But I'm speaking to the specific few who know what I'm talking about. Now listen. People think, man, I done dug myself into a fucking hole here. I just try to be honest here. That's the thing about the internet. You can't even fucking talk about real things to be honest without being scrutinized. But I'd have to be real because something as simple as that, let's just say you're on this huge project and you just started your business and you're so stressed out and you're working so much. You don't even have time for your own family or your own wife. And you're laying there. Here's what she would do. 1:30 in the morning, I'm laying there shaking, trying to sleep with my adrenaline pumping. And I got to get back to this stupid ass landscape job because I need the money to pay the rent. She starts a fight with me. She will not stop fighting with me until I literally would wake up and say, what? What the fuck do you want? What? And I'd pacing around and I would literally and now my adrenaline's pumping. I'm pacing around the apartment. She's screaming at me. It was pure fucking chaos. I would try to leave. She wouldn't let me leave and she would block the door. She's like, where are you going? What are you doing? Oh my God. It was constant fucking chaos. I didn't sleep for 4 years. That's why I'm 37. And I look like I'm fucking 80. And you won't get any sleep. And I don't understand how people literally start pumping out fucking kids. You got like fucking 4 kids. You're living in a fucking mobile home trailer. Your fucking woman's hanging out the trailer park door in a tube top smoking a cigarette saying, where the fuck are you going? Huh? I got all these kids to take care of and you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing nothing. You're like, fucking woman, I'm going to work to fucking landscape 12 hours. 12 fucking hours. Try being in the fucking house taking care of these kids. That's terrifying to me. I want my woman to be like totally calm and relaxed while the maid's cleaning the house and like the lawn guy's outside cutting the lawn and then, you know, the pool guy's outside cleaning the pool. And I just got home at noon closing like a $30,000 deal and I'm all dressed all nice. We've got the best home insurance, life insurance, health insurance, fire insurance, stocks, bonds, 401ks, Roth IRAs all maxed out. We got real estate investment properties. There's like $800,000 a month just flowing. Everything is completely automated in the business and I'm just relaxed while my kids are so happy. They're like, I love you, Dad. You're the best dad in the world. You just took us to Disney World. Because my dad didn't fucking take me to Disney World when I was a kid. I'm fucking 37 and I'm still mad at my dad because when I was like 10, he promised he was going to take me to Disney World. Yet it was just like a fucking good idea, but he didn't do it because we didn't have any fucking money. We were poor. We were fucking poor. So I grew up being lied to and I fucking had a stick in the dirt and I played with the fucking dirt and the stick. I think the best thing I ever got was Super Nintendo with Mortal Kombat 2 when I was like 12. That was like, I was balling, dude. We had food stamps. And what I would eat is oh shit, I gotta be to this fucking quote. Ah! All right, guys, thank you so much for listening to the Untrapped podcast. Please share this episode with somebody you think it will create value for. And we're quickly moving up the rankings in iTunes in the category of entrepreneurship. So if you could please just take a quick moment to click the link below or just go to the iTunes store and type in Untrapped podcast. And please take a moment to leave us a well-written, positive 5-star review. It would mean so much and it really, really helps the show. And as always, you can go to my website, KeithKalfas.com to learn more. Or you can go to my podcast page on KeithKalfas.com/podcast. All right, I'll see you in the next episode.